Good morning. Let's get started.
Establishing the place of prayer. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. Here now we have just chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. At this moment, this place has become the place of prayer to Odaimoku and the place of prayer for our heart during lifetime. At this very place of prayer to Odaimoku, all Buddha have attained enlightenment. This is also the place where the Buddha have expounded their teaching. This world in which we live, believing in and chanting Odaimoku, is a place where the Buddha live in peace. Adoration of Gohonzon. In the mandala Gohonzon, the object of our worship is shown the origin of how the mandala was written. One day in the 12th month of 1274, 11th year of Bunne, Nichiren wrote the Gohonzon in the village of Taki, province of Kai, the present-day Minobu-san, Yamanashi Prefecture, Nichiren. It was a time when over 2,220 years had passed since Shakyamuni Buddha passed away. Nevertheless, in the 33 countries of India, China, and Japan, namely in the world, there had never existed a Gohonzon like this. This is probably because none of our past masters attempt to spread the Gohonzon among the society even though they were aware of its existence, or it may be that nobody knew about it. Shakyamuni Buddha, after careful consideration, determined that he should conceal the Gohonzon until the arrival of an opportune moment to reveal it, revealing it to the people in the period of Mappo. In fact, the Buddha preached in the Lotus Sutra that his messenger Jogyo Bosat should spread the Buddhist teaching in the first 500 years of Mappo. As predicted by the Buddha, Nichiren Daishonin appeared in this world to reveal the Gohonzon and expounded the teaching of the Odaimoku, signature given by Nichiren Shonin himself, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. Second, word of oath before reciting the Lotus Sutra. To carry out the way of the Buddha as the Buddha Shakyamuni Buddha has been expounded his teaching without rest from the beginning to this day, not only in our world, but also in immutable world. Among his teaching, the Lotus Sutra is the most important. If you devote yourself completely to the faith in the Lotus Sutra, you will surely become a person who truly practices the way of the Buddha. All of you, even after my death, should continue having faith in the Lotus Sutra and reciting it. Make this oath before me now. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. Expedient. After careful consideration how he can expound clearly the substance of his enlightenment, Shakyamuni Buddha calmly opened his eyes and began talking to Shatta, who was known to the Buddha's wisest disciple. The wisdom of the Buddha, not to mention my own wisdom, is so deep and wide that it is far beyond your imagination. Since you won't understand Buddha's enlightenment, if it is expounded as it is, I first try to reveal my mind by using Hoben or expedient wisdom, warring your heart. However, since you could not even understand the purpose behind Hoben, you are far from being able to enter the world of the truth. Shariputra, who understands impermanency just by listening to the Buddha's teaching, and Pratika Buddha, who seeks enlightenment just by sensing impermanence through experience, are the people who are practicing individually to reach the state of enlightenment. Hence, they cannot understand the interrelation between expedient and truth. This is because the Buddha, unlike you, has trained himself under countless Buddha, carried out countless practice taught by them, and accomplished the goals of severe practice in order to attain enlightenment. His reputation is widespread. The Buddha's enlightenment is unprecedentedly deep and has deep reached and expounded skillfully. However, it seemed to be too difficult for you to understand the true meaning. Shariputra, ever since I became a Buddha, I have been expounding my teachings broadly, using example and parable. I used every kind of Hoben, by expedient wisdom, in order to rid people and save them from attachment. The reason that was possible is because the Buddha is perfected, equipped with an understanding of both Hoben and the truth. Shariputra, the Buddha's wisdom is wide and deep. That is to say, the Buddha holds for immeasurable minds, known as Jihikisha, love, compassion, happiness, and disturbance. And when he expounds his teaching, he is versatile and flexible, equipped with 10 kinds of supreme wisdom, and teaches us he very without reserve. At that time, his mind is unshakable, wiping off hesitation completely, distances from any suffering, and focusing on goodness so that he can ascertain in the truth. In other words, the Buddha has all the wisdom to teach and lead all people. Shariputra, the Buddha adopts his teaching in accordance with time and place, conjuring a teaching method fit for each person he teaches. His way of teaching is very flexible, bringing those whom he teaches to certain and joy. Shariputra, all told, the Buddha has attained the Buddha-dharma, inviolable excellence, which none has achieved up to now. I will stop expounding my teaching to you. Listen carefully. Shariputra, I probably should not expound my teachings to you, since you cannot understand the true purpose of the Buddha's teaching. The reason being my word of enlightenment is unprecedented and is the most superior. It is a word you will never be able to reach. Only the Buddha attained the reality of all things in their fullest extent. This true state of all things must be viewed from the following kind of perspective. So is the outside appearance, so is the nature hidden inside. Tai is the combination of the two. These three factors are the fundamental of existence. Riki is the inner power, Sa is the outside effect, In is the direct cause, N is the indirect cause, Ka is the result, Ho is the new interrelationship with the surrounding suitable to its effect. The factors of Hong, which encompass So, Sho, and Tai, and Matsu, which encompasses the rest, are the factors. Existence in all things and always complement one another. This is To, or equalities. 妙法蓮華経法弁本大にその時に生孫三枚より安城として立って車両に告げたまわく諸仏の知恵は人人無料なりその知恵の門は難芸難入なり一切の証文薬師仏の知ることあたわざるところなり 家はいかん仏かつて約千万毒無種の諸仏に真言し、ことごとく諸仏の無量の同法を行事有病精進して、妙正あまねく聞こえたまえり人人未曾有の法を成就して、よろしきに従って時たもところ一周悟りがたし、車両つは霊成仏しており、この方衆の因縁衆の意をもって広く根拠を述べ、無種の方面をもって衆生を引導して、もろもろの弱を離れし部家はいかん。如来は方便知見腹密みなすべに具足整理。車両つ如来の知見は広大人論なり。無量無形力無相違全長芸脱三枚あって深く無際に入り。一切の未曾有の法を長寿整理。車両つ如来はよく衆に分別し巧みに情報を説く。根治入難にして衆の心を越過進む。車両強をとってこれをいわば無量無辺未曾有の法を仏ことごとく成就したまえり。闇難車両つまた特別からず家はいかん。仏の成就したまえるところは第一形にして難芸の法なり。ただ仏と仏と今しよく商法の実相を空人したまえり。いわゆる商法尿税、総尿税、小尿税、大尿税、力尿税、差尿税、陰尿税、年尿税、下尿税、法尿税、本末空教となり。いわゆる商法尿税、小尿税、小尿税、大尿税、力尿税、差尿税、陰尿税、炎尿税、下尿税、法尿税、本末空教と小異小法尿税、小尿税、小尿税、大尿税、力尿税、差尿税、陰尿税、炎尿税、下尿税、法尿税、本末空教となり。いわゆる小法尿税、小尿税、小尿税、大尿税、力尿税、差尿税、陰尿税、炎尿税、下尿税、法尿税、本末空教となり。妙法蓮華経如来十両本大十六は霊仏を得ており、この方得たるところのもろもろの骨衆無量百千万億歳や葬儀なり常に法を問い、無私欲の衆生を強形して仏道にいらしぶ。それよりこの方無量功なり衆生を同線がためのゆえに方面して涅槃を現ず。しかも自炊は滅道せず、常にここに住して法を説くはれ。常にここに住すれども、もろもろの神通力をもって天道の衆生をして近しいといえども、しかも見ざらしむ。衆話が滅道を見て広くシャリを供養し、ごとごとく皆連合を抱いて活動の心を生ず。衆生すでに神仏し式にして心入難に一心に仏を見立てますらんと欲して自ら神妙をします。時に我及び衆僧ともに両重戦にいず。我時に衆生に語る。常にここにあって滅せず方便力をもってのゆえに滅滅ありと真言ず。その国予告に衆生の空行し信行するものあれば、我ば他の中においてもために無常の法を説く。なんだちこれを聞かずしてただ我滅道すと思えり。我ボロボロの衆生を見れば空海に持つ大整理。かるがゆえにために身を現実してそれをして活動を起こさしむ。その心を連合するによってすなわち出てために法を説く。神通立覚のごとしや葬儀以降において常に両重線及び世のもろもろの重症にあり、衆生こう尽きて大化に焼かれると見るときにも我が物道は安穏にして天人常に十万整理。恩林もろもろの道各衆の宝をもって将言整理。当衆士は経過多くして衆生の有楽しするところなり。昇天天空を打って常にもろもろの義学をなし、曼荼羅系を降らして仏及び大衆に参ず。 我が浄土は破れざるに、しかも衆は焼き尽きてうふもろもろの空の核のごとく10万セリと見る。このもろもろの罪の衆生は悪業の因縁をもって遊びを優れども三方の身の聞かず、もろもろの功徳を修し入は識的なることあるものはすなわち皆我が身ここにあって法を解くと見る。ある時にはこの衆のために仏十無量なりと遠く親しくしてすなわち仏を見立て祀る者にはために仏には愛がたしと遠く我が地力格のごとし栄光を照らすこと寿命に無量寿命無主法なり親しく合法しして得たるところなり。なんだちいちあるものここにおいて疑いを生ずることなかれまさに断じて長く突き進むべし不都合は実にしてむなしからず身の良き方便をもって王子さんがためのゆえに実にはあれどもしかも死というによく拷問を解くことのなきがごとく我もまた世の知としてもろもろの空言を救うものなり。本部の天皇セルがために実にはあれどもしかも滅すという常に我を見るをもってとゆえにしかも教師の心を起こし法律にして五欲に着し悪道の中に落ち我常に衆生の道を行事道を行せざるをしてとすべきところに従ってために修道法を説く常に自らこの念をなす何をもってか修正をして無常道にいることを得て速やかに仏心を成就ししめんと妙法蓮華経最上欲大智大悲上部経芸合部全智利益一切如来秘密人中死力枠自公死枠自他死追修上中説法人の人間国徳上出合計大風財宝無料根本沈暴走行用一心に体内計徳安納大人力多少量薬天小同時異理休止東朝風化毒の改正功労薬根流在死妙霊法薬全治宗妙理一切苦一切病中特門死教六根症状鎮痛立候増薬寿命解大歓迎変満合死最小最増継続医療特大鎮痛浸水肛門非行自在小眼仏公薬王変税特合不合注文功労格難了解10万仏病門実法工業薬修上多空脳死薬道医差英語部一切旧徳次元治修上九十回無料税公王朝来年非教力修音身大差如来秘密人通水力税功労薬根流在死根死大乗如来一切小雨死法自在人力費用死増人事死自略真珠真珠黄金脳波一切風正死や破小魔族へ小自空間風脳小水風脳と領徳安納理小水源無部小芸公子大年回数断年即特系大長や集合豪徳最小量客契約会大乗門料理銀形上福公子死大老薬妙等化部即上空の文部集権大特許仏性公年陰性空徳一心合唱空行空用いいえ修上公言無料人力無空症状公演地や昭和の福彩風化風妙小政権立体傀儡神事妙大運神会大歓義会場安納相違大地非力の空政権空空則人通力少量病死空以前質量無死断症法中薬が死傷着系安住人中中各地音楽に複数等側が一心差栄光の空港一切が水道安納天人上中湾が中空音来中や上昇寺が仙台上共同ダ空修上本部天才名無常大法理税法重法医政権症状重等症大心力合唱空行使天人真空毒無変無部症状時間法風正政権法領連経済種無部将棋枠尿風法空中一切無将芸本部特裁上安納無老法成功原型集法奇妙最上尊妙法連芸教上本大地妙法連芸教上本大地妙法連芸教上本大地Chapter 21 The Supernatural Powers of the Tathagata. Wishing that spirits of the messages of this Lotus Sutra will be handed down from generation to generation forever. I, the Buddha, state the main points of teaching carried in the Odaimoku. The Odaimoku include all the merits of the Buddha's enlightenment. The Odaimoku contain all the supernatural powers of the Buddha to save all peoples. The Odaimoku is a crystallization of the Buddha's boundless wisdom, necessary to teach and lead all beings. The Odaimoku expresses all merits the Buddha has practiced. These four things showing the Buddha's real image and spiritual experience revealed in the Lotus Sutra. The Buddha's true mind is the Odaimoku. Especially after the Buddha's extinction, you must keep in mind that you should believe from the bottom of your heart in the Lotus Sutra and the Odaimoku in which the entire mind of the Buddha is clearly explained, and that you should recite and study the Lotus Sutra and chant the Odaimoku in order to practice the Buddha's teaching as instructed by the Buddha. Wherever the place might be, at the place where the teaching of the Lotus Sutra have spread and the faith in the Odaimoku is practiced and correct and proper ways, you must set up a place of prayer and spend a life with faith in the Sutra, be it in the village or countryside with ferns, woods or groves, or in a monastery or in the house of ordinary people or the residence of higher status people or in the mountains, village or dance spring. The reason for this is that nowhere else but the place where the Odaimoku is believed in and its teachings are expounded is the true place of prayer. It is this place of prayer to the Odaimoku where all Buddhas have become enlightened, where the Buddha expound their teaching. In other words, this Sahara world in which we live, believing in the Odaimoku, is the very place where the Buddha's true word lies. 日蓮大聖人五妙法門中特異章に示しての玉枠時入道度の今日召し合わせ御門中のよし受けたまわり候おのおのご所年のごとくならば3000年に一度花咲好みなるうどん下にあえるのかみか聖王子のその桃九か前年に三度これを売る逃亡作が心かいちごの幸い何事かこれにしかご成敗の子を打つはしばらくこれを置く先立って打つ念を開発せんかただし堅実ご承知ありといえども神明にも無知打つのりこれなり今日のご出資皇帝に臨んで後はたとえ非因たりといえども売廃に向かって雑言をとどめられ弟子両方召し終わるせの時ご仏行人祖人の上これを読むのを刻み何事につけてもご仏行人を尋ねなからんのほかは一言もいだすべからずるかたとえ適任ら悪を吐くといえどもおのおの身に当たることは一二度までは聞かざるがごとくしべし三度に及ぶ時顔形を変ぜず祖言をいださず何度をもってもすべしおのおのは一緒の同輩なり私においては全く遺恨なきのよしこれを申されべきかまたお供の像に裏よくよく瀕死を加え喧嘩をいだすべからざるが悪のごときのこと諸殺につかしがたし心をもってご神釈あるべきかこれらの表現をいだすことをそれを損すといえども仏教と行者と旦那と三次相応して一時を上善がために具言をいだすところなり教教金言ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経 四教難寺脈三寺社が即単義諸仏薬伝女世死人諸仏昇誕世即名世即生寺世名寺会上図打差即一切特無常仏道の往来世独自死教で神仏死従順前地仏滅道道下合義で昇天人世間資源奥一世の周遊説一切天人海洋供養 I now show my appreciation to the three treasures of the Lotus Sutra, the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha for my being able just now to chant the Odaimoku and recite the Lotus Sutra, and offer the merits of the chanting of the Odaimoku and the reciting of the Lotus Sutra to all these who have granted me favors with gratitude and to those who have passed away. I have the honors of chanting the Odaimoku and reciting the Lotus Sutra in front of the Mandala Gohonzon, which shows its perfect harmony and its unprecedented in history. I call on Kuon Jitsujo no Shakyamuni, the eternal Buddha Shakyamuni, or the original Buddha who continued his eternal mission. I call on Nammyo Horengekyo, the fundamental laws of cause and effect, which works beneath all existence, including human beings. I call on the Honge Jogyo, superior practice bodhisattva Nichiren Daimosatsu, the Buddha's messenger, assigned especially to the period of Mappo, the latter age of the Dharma, who revealed the existence of the original Buddha and the true road of Nammyo Horengekyo. I pray from the bottom of my heart and offer my profound appreciation to these fundamental three treasures, all expounded in the Lotus Sutra Nammyo Horengekyo. Especially, I pray that the merit of our faith will raise the spirits of our ancestors. At that same time, I pray that all spirits, related and unrelated, will attain Buddhahood. The completed part of the Juro poem, chapter 16, the duration of the life of the Buddha. It's a Jindiki poem, chapter 21, the supernatural power of the Tathagata. The Lotus Sutra, which we have just recited, read as follows. I have only one wish, that is to know how I can quickly raise you to light waves of faith, so that you can attain Buddhahood. For that purpose, chant the Odaimoku and lead your life following the teaching of the Odaimoku. Even if you cannot see me, if you can do so, you will certainly walk along the way of the Buddha and attain enlightenment. In this word, Nammyo Horengekyo. Nammyo Horengekyo. Nammyo Horengekyo. Nammyo Horengekyo. 四条無変性願道煩悩無修性願道訪問無人性願地仏道無常性願上ナミョホレンゲキョナミョホレンゲキョナミョホレンゲキョ Sentient beings are measurable. I bow to serve them all. Our every desires are exhaustible. I bow to concept all. The Buddha's teaching are immeasurable. I bow to study them all. The way of the Buddha is excellent. I bow to attain the past life. Nam Myo Ho Renge Kyo. Nam Myo Ho Renge Kyo. Nam Myo Ho Renge Kyo. Yui ga shou. Thank you very much. Chat message, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. Thank you very much. Let's continue chanting for inner peace of all living beings. सभी जीवित प्राणियों की आंतरिक शांति के लिए Nam-myoho Renge Kyo का जाप जारी रखें. बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you very much. See you evening chanting time or see you tomorrow morning time. Thank you. Have a nice day.